Authors and Doers is a game about entrepreneurship, but it's unique on a number of levels. First, it enables players to unlock tools to make real money in the real world and connect to real-world mentors.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a kid and you're looking to start a business, especially a business online, there are quite a few tools that can help you get going. They range from tools that just let you sell something, e-commerce tools that are free shopping carts, free checkouts. There are actually tools that help you sell personalized gear and apparel. There are platforms that let you design a t-shirt.
A lot of even games about entrepreneurship tend to be very abstract, or they tend to suddenly have you jump in and suddenly you're the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. And I think that's why we saw the opportunity to do a game that was directly relevant to the kids, gave them accessible opportunities that are actionable for them to both learn in a situated context and to make real money.
So Eline's developed a publishing strategy for impact games. In that strategy, what we look at is audience, who's the audience, what is the impact we want, what are the best gaming platforms, what are the most engaging genres on that platform, but also how are we going to market it, what's the distribution, what is a business model that's aligned with impact, and how are we going to assess that we're really making an impact.
The notion was to target the game to the hip-hop generation and to hip-hop culture and urban youth. And what we found is that the culture in society is changing, that young people are gathering together and sort of creating their own mosh generation of young people, suburban, urban, who all may be disaffected or marginalized for varying reasons.
In working with our nonprofit partners with deep expertise in entrepreneurship education, a couple interesting insights came out around impact. First, a real-world sale, making real money in the real world, can transform a kid's life. And second, even if a kid doesn't build a huge business, learning the principles of entrepreneurship can actually make them a better employee, a better family member, a better stakeholder in general.
So over time, we conducted internal research with over 500 young people about their gaming choices. And though young people still enjoy console games, they are more and more moving over to free-to-play browser-based games that are platformed on social networks like MySpace and Facebook, and that gives us a tremendous advantage because we can spontaneously optimize those games.
During our research phase, we had the benefit of the experience of another MacArthur-funded game project we've been working on called GameStar Mechanic, and there was an interesting analog there. So we came up with a play, operate, collaborate methodology for talkers and doers, where players are able to try, play, and fix broken businesses in a safe environment. They're able to then earn tools and assets that they can use to create and operate their own businesses in the real world, either individually or in collaboration with other players.
It's interesting, for Talkers and Doers, not only do we have to plan our own marketing and distribution campaign, but we have to give kids tools and scaffolding for them to be able to effectively market and distribute their products and make money. So we put a scoop of tools together and ate our own dog food, went out with some t-shirt designs and saw how effectively we could use those tools, starting with a reasonable amount of a promotional budget to market our t-shirts. And we're trying to integrate those lessons into the game.
In the rapidly growing free-to-play social game market, the primary business model is microtransactions. Lots of small transactions that let the player level up in terms of status and access. It's very much a consumption model. We want to flip that on its head and make it a production model where we don't charge the players. We only make money if the players make money.
So we wanted to find a business model where there was no financial risk to our players, and also where they wouldn't have any inventory risk, because we are going to produce products on demand. So what we came up with was, if it costs us $9 to produce a t-shirt and the player sells it at retail for $20, we'll take that $11 of net profit and split it with the player.
So with those findings in mind, we put a team together and we're now in production on the game. So we are planning a launch into the consumer channel and the learning channel this winter.